Today, the Senate voted to advance Thomas Farr, is his name, to be a district court judge in North Carolina. Civil rights groups say that Farr is a disaster, that he led voter suppression efforts that disenfranchised African-American voters. How did you feel about today's vote?
Well, I felt terrible about it, and I think one of the things that we are dealing with now in the country is a sense that democracy itself is on the line, and that, you know, this idea, there's no constitutional right to vote, but there is a sense in America that everybody has a right to vote and that it is right to vote. And when you put a referee, that's what a judge is, they're supposed to be the referee on the bench, and that person does not believe that everybody has a equal and fair shot at the democratic process, it reduces everybody's belief that the system can be fair. And I think that, you know, that's very dangerous in any society. When people start to believe that the deck is stacked against them, that there's no justice, there's no fairness, then you wind up in a very volatile situation. So I was very disappointed that someone like him. And by the way, there's a lot better people in America to be judges than him.
All right. Go ahead, Alice. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Look, taking a look at this from the big picture, when President Trump came into office, there were 108 federal vacancies with regard to judges. His commitment to the Supreme Court and transforming the power of the courts was the #1 reason I voted for him and many other Republicans, because they wanted to see him put in the justices that he wanted to put in. And Democrats have obstructed this at every opportunity, and Judge Farr is no exception. His record, Judge Farr, if you look at his record, it is about defending congressional lines that were put in place in North Carolina. It was about defending the voter ID. It was about making sure we had security in our elections. However, Democrats have now taken that to make it look as though he is someone that is
as many people call voter
defending,
suppression, though, Alice. I think that's what Van wants to weigh in on.
He's defending the security of elections, but Democrats are using this as an opportunity to stop him from being appointed to this position.
Okay, first, let Van jump in. Tara, I promise you, I'll give you plenty.
Tara, if you don't mind, listen, here's the thing. First of all, you talk about there are these vacancies that were there. Like somehow, by some magical spell, Harry Potter created these vacancies. The Republicans obstructed President Obama's his right to appoint justice for years, and held up and created those vacancies, and they're now rushing to fill them. So don't act like it's the Democrats or the obstructionists here. The Republicans were slow walking, obstructing the whole time that they had control of the Senate. That's #1. #2. Listen, if what you're saying is true, if all he was doing was just kind of impartially trying to help Congress with different lines, you wouldn't have this level of outrage. We are not equally outraged about every judge. This judge is extremely hostile toward voting rights for minorities. He's extremely hostile toward the Voting Rights Act, and that's why you're getting this reaction. Don't act like every judge is getting this response.